Welcome to you, people of God and people of sports. Welcome to WAFCON Daily with your girl Chief Suo. I go tell say we did for one of the homes of ASFA, their training ground for one of the leading clubs when we say they do women football across Africa. And behind me are the defending champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, ready to do the Lord's work in a matter of hours as they go face off for their last group stage, Egypt. As you go see, Malawi.
Yeah, we were really happy to get 3 points in the last match against Zambia. It was a tough game, playing with 10 men for almost the whole match. It's a difficult thing to do, but we did it. We grinded it out. I think we're obviously really motivated to play Egypt. We want to get another 3 points so that we have a really good chance of going on to the next round. So just the team is really motivated. As a team, have watched all the games quite equally. We know that all the teams here pose a lot of danger to us and deserve to be here in this tournament. They're here for a reason, and so we've watched a little bit of it. We see some ways that we can exploit them, some ways that they could potentially exploit us. We're prepared for it. Yeah, I think you could tell. We put in a lot of defensive work in that game. That's one thing that we said we really wanted to improve on, especially of our first match, and we definitely showed that. A lot of grind and grit, and that's just an addition to our game. We're really good on the ball, so I think just that extra effort that we put in is really going to help us throughout the tournament. We need to win all the games up to this point now to get to our goal, what we want to achieve, which is qualifying for the World Cup and obviously lifting the trophy. So we need to win all the games. I believe this is my third WAFCON, and I believe every single time I play in this tournament, it's getting more and more competitive, which is an amazing thing. Of course, it makes our job as the Super Falcons harder, but it's a good thing for everyone.
The girls know what's in the on ground, and generally speaking, without the fans understand, they still they find a way to motivate themselves. They don't see IB the level day for their first games against Malawi, and the title they tell you stay conquer Zambia. Egypt na a different side entirely, and already they don't bring out the calculators because permutations they on ground. One part of the Super Falcons, they morale high, no injury palava as much as we know. They're ready to deliver the Lord's work, and Justin Madibu will get one of the hardest problems as a coach for this side to bring out the best squad possible, whether it go blend youth with the experience or whether I go bring the tested and trusted experience only for inside this final match against Egypt to stay consolidate. The thing not be just to win, not to win very strongly, because even if Nigeria win and if I say Zambia go knock Akbako for Malawi for their last game, and they say Nigeria Super Falcons they go get Palava to take crossover to the knockout stage. So everything they to play for. This is one of the only times when we say we don't see in recent time when we say the Super Falcons of Nigeria go struggle for group stage. But with the conversations on ground, it be like say Mora I everywhere go stew, everywhere go sengemege, and we go tanda here to give an eye. We say the matter go out. For me, the question is. How good is the problem you have now, the players that you have that are available? Because you've always said from the last edition, you said selection is always the headache that you get when you get to different stages. Now considering the so-called stakes at hand, are you having a very good problem right now, and how are you approaching it?
We have the intention of making sure that we manage our players very well so that we can sustain the performance of the team and not allow the selection of players drop the standards. For some of the players that have not had playing time, sometimes you have certain plans, but when things don't go your way, you have to look, okay, what else do we do? So that you don't rock the boat also by certain decisions that you also take. I can promise you that we keep speaking with even the ones that are not playing just to get them ready, because anything can happen at any time, so that you don't get deflated psychologically because you are expecting to play and maybe you don't play, and then you begin to have some feeling, maybe I will not even be given the chance to play. You must be in touch with everybody in the team to make sure that at any stage in the course of the competition that they have to come in, they are ready, not just physically, mentally and psychologically. The players are equally ready so that you can get the best out of them. That we have been doing, and we know in the course of this competition, they will all have the opportunities to also showcase what they can also do for the team.
You Nigerians when we see the watch, make una tell us wetin una think say the scoreline will be when the full-time ring for the group stage final game for inside the WAFCON 2026. A Super Falcon victory? If yes, by how much? A Super Falcon draw? God forbid, to most. As it stands, my name is Swash Chappelle, your energy chief. And they report this one live for the people when we say Sabi. They bring the sport straight to you from the South Sat to the globe. Atlantic TV. We'll go catch you now on the other side. Boko.